Well, hello, class. I just want to introduce you to our first class beginning on Tuesday, August 29th at 5:30 in Milton. And I very much look forward to seeing each and every one of you. And I want to tell you a little bit about organizational behavior and the structure of how I'm putting this course together. As you know, it is a hybrid class. My classes are pretty laid back, but I try to make them as intuitive and as fun as possible, considering that I realize that everybody works all day. It does, has a whole bunch of stuff that they do during the day that, oh my God, at night we're starting a whole other life. So this being a hybrid, I just want you to know that I would like to make it very interactive, do a lot of discussion and role play and that type of thing. The assignments, if you read through the syllabus, are pretty simple. I'm posting 3 hypothetical assignments in the course. Basically, what those hypothetical assignments are going to ask you, by the way, I don't believe in true, false, multiple choice, that type of thing. I do believe in seeing what's in your head, or reading what's in your head. Okay? So the bottom line to the whole thing is I'm looking for you to really do a comprehensive project throughout the term, which I will explain when we sit in our first class. Uh, the other thing is on those 3 hypotheticals, as I started to explain earlier, they're going to be very simple to do. Basically, you're going to do about 2.5 pages in either APA or MLA with 3 references on a topic that we are presently discussing in our class. So basically, the only grading is 3 hypotheticals worth 15 points each, and a term-long project, and you get 20 points for class participation. That's why, with these types of accelerated courses, it's important that you go to class. We are also required to have 24 hours, give or take, of class time to qualify us for those that are veterans that are looking to get credit for going to school. So we're going to be online, only 3 classes, and 5 classes we're going to be in class. And it'll be all explained as we go through each and every module. Okay, so having said that, every module is going to have a bunch of objectives that I'm going to put in there that essentially we're going to cover during that class. So for example, in the first class, we're going to be covering, what is organizational behavior like? What's it all about? Each one of those objectives, if you click on module 1, each one of those objectives are going to have a highlight on them. So you just click the URL and it goes into a YouTube video, which you could actually review when you're not between the classes. So for example, week 2, next week, the week after this coming week, is going to be an online class. Well, there's going to be a lot more in the module that I'm going to explain. There will be some learning activities which I will tell you to do. Okay? So it's important that you review the learning activities. For example, always look ahead to the next week. The next week, we're probably going to be talking about diversity. When we talk about diversity, that has a lot of implications. It's very important in OB. So when going through all of these things that we're going to talk about, it's very important that you pay attention to looking at these announcements first. And usually when I do these announcements, I send a blast to everybody that's in the class. Okay, that's about it. I will see you in week 1. And again, we'll review the syllabus. We'll go over everything we need to know. By the way, I put all the PowerPoints up there for you. So all you're going to do is download it to your hard drive. Follow the book. All the PowerPoints for the book are there. and you can take them to class, use them for note taking, assist you during class time. If you're bringing your laptop to class, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. What's the other thing I wanted to say? Oh yeah, the other thing that's really important is that you make sure that when you are studying the topics, that you're relating things to your world, to your work environment, to your personal environment. Organizations don't just mean work. They could also mean, organizations that you belong to, like municipalities and churches and things like that. Where are you involved? Work-life balance is important in organizations as well. So there's a lot of things to really think about. But anyway, we will be covering them in class, and I look forward to seeing all of you on Tuesday.